Right now at 6, an urban hunt on Alaska is letting bow hunters harvest deer in 2 city parks. And more children are ending up in the emergency room after eating THC edibles. Experts say the candy-like packaging isn't helping.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. Hunters don't typically have access to city parks, but every year the city of Onalaska invites hunters to take aim in 2 of its parks as part of an urban deer management program. Here's News 8 Now's Emily Haugen to explain how it works.
For 20 days during archery and crossbow season,
I've had success here over the past few years.
City of Onalaska hunters can fire away in some city parks. During this time, these Onalaska trails are restricted only to bow hunters. Onalaska Parks Manager Lane Zardy says the program brings hunters like himself to the city's trails.
It's another avenue that we can promote people to get outdoors and enjoy our natural resources.
Certain wooded areas are open to any hunter with an urban deer hunt permit.
A different way to manage nuisance deer or high deer numbers within city limits.
The Mississippi Valley Conservancy just donated more land this year, offering bow hunters more than 100 acres across City of Onalaska parks. They've used some of this land since 2008.
So it definitely has lowered the population or allowed us to maintain it better. I think we're seeing numbers go down a little bit from the high population we used to have in the city.
It's a safe solution.
As long as they have their skills assessment and their safety tests done and completed, they can sign up and hunt throughout the season.
And with more land this year.
This year we had 25 people participate in the program, and so far they've harvested about 14 deer, and that's kept for personal consumption, or they also donate it.
Zardy is seeing plenty of success. In Onalaska, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
Licensed bow hunters can still sign up for the permit before the end of the week. In addition to managing the population, the Wisconsin DNR says this program tracks cases of chronic wasting disease. Not a bad day to get outside and do a little hunting, Bill. Plenty of sunshine and a bit warmer than the average.
It was, in fact, almost 10 degrees above average here in La Crosse with that high of 36 degrees, 26 in Eau Claire, so a little bit chillier for you, but most spots well into the 30s, even a couple of 40s in Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. Just some passing clouds tonight, and you can see that on the satellite imagery. Any moisture is well to the north, and even that is limited as a warm front is crossing the area with a little disturbance up to the north there. So a little more than passing clouds, but the moisture so limited, I think any kind of precip would be hard pressed to reach the ground tonight. Maybe some drizzle or sprinkles in spots or flurries. 25 in Eau Claire, the rest of us still in the 30s, 36 here in La Crosse, 32 in Winona, and still 40 degrees in Boscobel. So those passing clouds tonight, like the past several nights, maybe some haze or patchy fog in spots, leading to another frosty overnight and into Tuesday morning. Lows in La Crosse around 22 degrees. In fact, most spots will see lows in the 20s. Now, we will see some cloudy periods this week, but what about any precip chances? Well, I'll have that answer with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bill. Wisconsin may be facing a severe workforce housing shortage. A new study from Forward Analytics says the shortage may be caused in part by the retiring population. Wisconsin's retired baby boomers are staying in their homes, making it difficult for young adults to find affordable housing. Now, over the next decade, researchers say the state needs 140,000 new homes to accommodate people entering the workforce. However, if Wisconsin solves its workforce shortage problem by attracting new families, Wisconsin may need to build up to 227,000 new housing units.
That's a much bigger challenge. We've not reached that number really since the 1990s.
Says meeting the housing demand will be tough, but he says that we will get through it. Western Wisconsin state lawmakers say the latest legislative session is off to a good start. They shared their priorities today with the La Crosse Chamber of Commerce during a virtual forum. Representatives Jill Billing, Lauren Oldenburg, Steve Doyle, and Brad Paffall took part. They are on both sides of the aisle and say that spending the budget surplus, planning tax cuts, and increasing shared revenue are their top priorities. And they agree there's a lot of work to do, but the session is going off in a positive way.
Will it get done by June 30th? That's the biggest thing. We have to talk. I mean, at least the leadership and the governor talked, before Christmas, and we got to continue to do that. Otherwise, it'll become a stalemate.
I think it's really positive that Governor Evers and the Speaker and the Majority Leader have met. in the past, this has not always, we haven't always started the year in a great way.
And the new legislative session got underway last week. Congress is finally able to get to work, and Wisconsin's new representative says he is ready. Derek Van Orden took the oath of office on Saturday after Republicans elected Kevin McCarthy to Speaker of the House over 4 days and 15 ballots. During his first full week in Washington, Van Orden says he would like to be assigned to the Agriculture Committee because he says there's a lot of work to be done and he wants to represent Wisconsin farmers. Van Orden says his team is also busy back in Wisconsin getting his district offices up to speed.
Right now, we'll have one in Eau Claire and one in La Crosse, and then we're going to wait and see if we need to put another one somewhere else in the district. I've got my reps out there now and my caseworkers out there now. That's my primary focus, getting the district up, the offices in the district up and running so that we can serve the people of the 3rd Congressional District.
Representative Van Orden says Speaker McCarthy will unify his party to get that work done. Toddlers have a habit of putting everything they can get their hands on in their mouths, and that, as you know, can be dangerous. A new study by the journal Pediatrics found more children under the age of 6 have been accidentally exposed to THC edibles than ever before. News 8 Now's Dua Asrar spoke to a local doctor to explain why.
At a glance, this jar may look like candy, but in the hands of a child, it could land them in the ER.
We've been working with them since 2008.
Strawberry, raspberry, and watermelon.
Edibles have become very, very popular in the last 4 to 5 years.
They sound like fun and fruity flavors.
I mean, every day our top products are edible products.
In the wrong hands, they can be dangerous.
It's very easy to get an overdose situation under those circumstances.
According to the journal Pediatrics, nationwide, the number of children that have been accidentally exposed to THC edibles has increased by more than 1,300%. Nearly all of them were under the age of 6.
An astronomical rise in the scope of this problem in a short period of time.
Gunderson Health System toxicologist Ben Orozco says La Crosse is no different.
We probably saw in the neighborhood of 10 cases just in the course of a month or two.
The reason behind the increase? Packaging that resembles candy.
It makes it more appealing. It makes it look more delicious.
Owner of Tree Hugger Co-op Dylan Byers says many brands market edibles as colorful candies and characters.
Just by the way they look, we're like, because they do look like they're marketed to kids, and that is a big no-no.
Over 90% of the children who have eaten edibles accidentally found them at home.
Brands that just need to lead with very basic, almost like medical looking packaging.
Orozco says as long as candy-like packaging continues, doctors can expect more cases.
The insanity of having candy-flavored poison in the home is something that I think we're all going to regret one day.
Byers says if you have any CBD gummies in your home, treat it like any other medication. Store it in a locked cabinet away from children. Reporting in La Crosse, Dua Asrar, News 8 Now.
So last summer, the state of Minnesota passed a law making it illegal for companies to sell edibles that look like candy, animals, or fruit. Still ahead, an Onalaska teacher is teaching her kids life skills that they can use into an adulthood. Meet this month's top-notch teacher who hopes she's making her own mentors proud.
Ring in the new year with Home Furniture's New Year's sale. Get 10% off sale prices plus no money down, 6-year special financing, and free shipping when you spend $4.99. The New Year's sale going on now, only at Home Furniture.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Apply from anywhere 24/7 with approvals in just minutes. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Give your home brand new flooring at Menards. Give any room a fresh look with the beauty and durability of tile from Mohawk. Mohawk features over 350 ceramic, porcelain, mosaic, and glass tiles. Save big on Mohawk tiles. Complete your tiling job with professional quality installation products from Tack. Menards carries Tack mortar and grout to work with all floor and wall sizes. Save big on all Tack products and get yours today at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Nate Burkus, interior designer. I've partnered with Beautyrest to create a sleep collection that combines all of the things that matter. Innovative design that is thoughtful and sustainable.
During our New Year's sale, get up to $400 off Beautyrest by Nate Burkus at Home Sleep Express.
A longtime Onalaska teacher is bringing a fresh flavor to an elective she hopes can prepare teens for adulthood. Ken Kozarowski introduces us to this month's top-notch teacher.
Wash hands, grab a paper towel.
Stepping into Sue Brewer's classroom at Onalaska High School is like getting a taste of home.
What month has not enjoyed their Tasty Tuesday?
Brewer teaches family and consumer science.
You know, growing up it was home economics. I loved those classes.
From cooking to childcare,
So we're gonna do some baby caretaking.
Brewer offers lessons to fuel body
Yeah, perfect.
and mind.
What kind of diaper do we got on today?
It really brings joy to my day.
It teaches you so much.
It's a class that's also allowed Brewer to come full circle in her teaching journey.
I started out as just a substitute teacher when my own children started school here about 23 years ago.
After years of part-time work with younger students, this full-time experience with high schoolers has given her a new challenge, providing the next generation with a strong foundation.
What they can do to take care of themselves and feel proud of those things, to provide care and to feel good about the relationship they have with themselves before they have relationships with other people.
And watching that relationship develop is for Brewer what makes teaching a treat.
Thank you. The teachers that I had growing up who believed in me and connected with me, they were my mentors, and I still think of them. So I hope that I can be that to other students too. I think that it's important if they can say, I'm not sure about myself every day, but Mrs. Brewer is sure about me, and she believes in me. And that really goes a long way. I like that, Trent.
Sue Brewer, a top-notch teacher.
Brewer says the support she gets from the entire staff at Onalaska makes it easy for her to do what she does every day, and she can't imagine working anywhere else. Congratulations. After the break, it is an important step in welcoming a baby to the world. The La Crosse Hospital made kangaroo care a priority for all parents and newborns.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Graw. We've got some clouds scooting across the area this evening, but are we going to see any precipitation fall from those clouds? I'll have the answer with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Would you like to make more than $25 an hour? We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on TV consoles, recliners, bar stools, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Get the deal of a lifetime on clearance, one-of-a-kinds, scratch and dents, and more. Stores are packed with merchandise that must go. Up to 80% off at the huge inventory reduction sale on now at Slumberland Furniture.
Lane's Farm and Fleet is your hardware headquarters, your one-stop shop for quality name brand tools, paints, and accessories to help you get the job done, all at unbeatable prices. Like this 25-piece Craftsman screwdriver set, just $34.99. Save $70 on this special buy Milwaukee drill or impact kit. Shoreline paint tray sets are 20% off, and special buy Type Bond Pro Grade caulk, just $2.99 each. Plus, we always offer Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
Gifts, which we are about to wear from thy mom.
The Cane Street Community Garden is a fantastic place for the community to come and gather to help give back to anybody in the community.
You're with friends all the time. While you're with friends, you're also giving back to other people in need. And it's fun.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Excellent training program to ensure your advancement. Starting wages are over $20 an hour. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
La Crosse's Gunderson Health System is exceeding the national average for something called kangaroo care. New parents and newborns often take part in kangaroo care, also known as skin-to-skin contact immediately after labor. And it has been shown to provide several health benefits for newborns and parents, like stabilized heartbeat, regulated temperature, and introduction to germs. Last year, labor and delivery doctors say more than 95% of Gunderson's eligible birthing parents participated for an average of 90 minutes, and that is more than 10% higher than the national average.
It's been our practice for a long time to get that baby skin to skin right away and keep that baby there as long as possible. So all of our cares are tailored to that practice.
And doctors say kangaroo care can always be implemented at home. Beautiful day outside today. Bill is standing by with what has started out to be a dry week, which is a nice change.
It is, and it's going to be mostly dry this week, just some low-end precip chances at times. But speaking of beautiful, check out this time lapse from earlier this evening. Just enough sunshine filtering through the cloud cover that rolled in during the afternoon that it kind of scattered that light with the clouds and made for some beautiful colors earlier here in downtown La Crosse with the sunset. And a lot of you have shared some pictures in your areas on my Facebook page as well. I always thank you for that. And just cloudy skies now, but nothing falling from those clouds. And look at the high today, 36 after a frosty start. Once again, 12 degrees, that's about average, but the high was almost 10 degrees above average. 53 and 31 below are the records. And no rain or snow here in La Crosse. 36 degrees out at the airport, still 37 downtown at the station. Winds are fairly light, 6 miles per hour, pushing our wind chill down to 31. Eau Claire, you are chillier, 25 degrees there. It feels like 17 with an easterly breeze at 5 to 10. So note the lack of purple on the current temps map here. That's an indication that there's really no what I would call significant cold air in play. It's way up near Hudson Bay, Canada. Otherwise 20s and 30s in our neck of the woods, even close to 40 down in Boscobel, 34 in Viroqua, 32 in Winona, also 32 in Black River Falls. Anywhere from 10 to as much as 20 degrees warmer in most spots compared to 24 hours ago, just 5 degrees warmer in Eau Claire. We've got a little area of low pressure. You can see it spinning. See that counterclockwise spin just west of the Twin Cities? It's going to lift by to our north, but as it does, it is causing some slight wind chills in the 20s to lower 30s, but for this time of year, I think we can handle that. And really all this low is bringing is some passing clouds along a warm front and associated cold front as well. And as those track through, again, moisture is very starved, so I don't think we'll see anything significant in terms of precipitation. And behind this cold front, a little bit colder for tomorrow. Now, more moisture out west. Best chance of precip looks to be Tuesday night with kind of a light wintry mix, maybe some sprinkles or flurries into Wednesday, and then some flurry chances into Thursday. SkyTrack will kind of show that with clouds tonight. Again, maybe some flurries or pockets of drizzle in spots, but it's a small chance. Otherwise, plenty of clouds for our Tuesday, and there's that best chance for precip. Light wintry mix tomorrow night into Wednesday morning before most of that kind of lifts off to the north and east by lunchtime. Otherwise, still mainly cloudy for our Wednesday. So temperatures tomorrow will be a bit chillier, but seasonable, upper 20s to around 30 degrees in La Crosse. Our average high is 27. Upper 20s to low 30s in our southern communities. And as we head back to the north, 30 in Warrens, Melrose, Blair, Whitehall, 31 in Mondovi. And for you folks in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, right around the freezing mark, also 32 in Stanley and 33 in Bloomer. So for tonight, mostly cloudy, haze and patchy fog, much like we've seen the past several nights, and that could lead to another frosty morning. Lows in the Cross around 22. 30 tomorrow. Again, watch out for some of that patchy fog and frost in the morning. There could be some isolated slick spots on the roads and sidewalks because of that thick layer of frost. Otherwise, mainly cloudy, highs around 30. That chance for a light wintry mix tomorrow night into early Wednesday. 36 on Wednesday. A few flurries on Thursday, 32. Otherwise, mainly dry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Kind of chilly Friday, 27. 32 on Saturday, 35 on Sunday. And then a more impressive storm system early next week, but it's a week away. Right now, it's looking like a chance of rain or snow with highs above freezing on both Monday, which is Martin Luther King Day, and next Tuesday with a high of 36. We'll keep an eye on that for you because, again, as I mentioned, it's 7 days out there.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up in sports, the NFL playoff schedule is set, and the Vikings are gearing up for Sunday. As for the Packers, a different story. Green Bay is out, and Rob has reaction next in sports.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
The Pump House presents John Smith Friday and Saturday, January 13th and 14th for an evening of Irish folk music featuring special guests Dan Zabronic, Larry Dalton, and Elisa Smith Waller. It's time for the Onalaska Show Choir Classic, January 14th at the Onalaska High School Fieldhouse. Show choirs from around the area perform at the Onalaska Show Choir Classic.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at Lens Crafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Well, it was set up perfectly for the Packers. Final game of the season, Sunday night at Lambeau, win and get into the playoffs. But unfortunately for the green and gold, the team that showed up Sunday night is the same team that Packers fans saw too often throughout the regular season. Green Bay coming into Week 18 riding high on a 4-game winning streak, but the Packers' miracle run comes to an end against a Lions team that was just playing to keep their rival out of the playoffs. Detroit had been eliminated from playoff contention earlier on Sunday, so the Lions playing the role of spoiler Sunday night. That's exactly what they did. And on top of that, the Packers did themselves no favors. Some costly penalties down the stretch, including rookie linebacker Quay Walker getting ejected for pushing one of the Lions trainers. Just an underwhelming performance from a Packers team that has more questions than answers going into another long offseason.
You know, I have a lot of pride in what I've accomplished in this league, but I'm also realist, and I understand where we're at as a team. We're a young team. There could be some changes with some of the older guys. It could be time to step away. But I could take some time and say, hell no, man, I need to get back out there and go on another run. But I'll have to see what it feels like once I'm away from it.
Rodgers is set to make over $58 million in 2023. As for the NFC North champs, the Vikings wrapping up the regular season Sunday on a positive note. Minnesota rebounding from last week's loss at Lambeau. Vikings all over the Bears in Week 18, and now Minnesota's first-round matchup is officially set. It'll be a rematch from their Christmas Eve contest. Vikings and Giants going back at it this upcoming Sunday. It was back and forth in Week 16, Minnesota needing a last-second field goal from Greg Joseph in that one, so the Vikings will have their hands full right out of the gate in the wild card round.
The benefit is that we do know what we had some success with, some of the personnel stuff up front. You know who's going to be blocking you and vice versa. But when it comes to the scheme and stuff like that, everyone's going to be dialing up their best everything, things they've been holding on to all year. We just have to try to eliminate those as much as we can.
Players' instincts are much more sharp because of all the plays that they've seen throughout the season. But I feel like around this time of year is you got to play your best. It's do or die. Win or go home.
Vikings and Giants Sunday at US Bank. Kickoff is at 3:30. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Ring in the new year with Home Furniture's New Year's sale. Get 10% off sale prices plus no money down, 6-year special financing, and free shipping when you spend $4.99. The New Year's sale going on now, only at Home Furniture.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Are you ready to make a change in the new year? At Your Home Improvement Company, we can help you turn your resolution into a reality. For bathroom remodels and energy-efficient windows, our team of experts can help bring your home improvement dreams to life. Act now for 10% off your entire project and get our great financing of 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. So call or go online today and let's make your New Year's resolution a success. Happy New Year from Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
Holman, Onalaska, and La Crosse. Cordell's Automotive is now even easier to find near you. Which location will you visit? Being family owned, we get what it takes to truly care for your vehicle the same way you care for those you love. Schedule an appointment and let us help you know you're safe.
Now at Home Sleep Express, get 6-year special financing on any Tempur-Pedic mattress with no money down and no minimum purchase, plus a $300 shopping card with free delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. 6-year special financing on Tempur-Pedic at Home Sleep Express.
Winter's here. You know it, I know it, and they know it. It's one of the reasons we live here. We love this season, but we also know it's no joke. And when it comes to staying safe and ahead of the storm, turn to the team that warns you first. It's right there in the name. Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl and the First Warn Team. On air, in your hand, or online. Count on First Warn Weather. Right here on News 8 Now.
Well, other than folks to the north, including Eau Claire in the 20s, most of us still in the 30s, in fact, well above freezing, 36 in La Crosse, even 40 in Boscobel. So not overly cold tonight, 20s for most, 22 in La Crosse with some haze and patchy fog once again possible. That's been a theme the last several nights, so a pretty good layer of frost again overnight into tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind if your vehicle's parked outside. You'll need to allow some extra time to scrape those windows once again. 30 tomorrow, dry during the day, chance for a light wintry mix Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, perhaps some flurries on Thursday with highs in the 30s. 27 on Friday, and it's looking dry for the weekend. Watching a storm system with the potential for some rain and snow early next week.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We hope to see you right back here tonight at 10.